Hey guys, in this video we're going to touch upon three key things. Number one, your entries and exits, and how do you know if you're getting a good entry or not? So not so long ago we were talking about a ticker WAL. It was probably 3 or 4 days ago when it was about announcing earnings, and one of the things that has actually happened was I made a comment that, look, despite of how shitty the earnings are, right, the stock actually goes higher. And so it was like right here. So that was the earnings report. It was like 4 days ago, last Friday. And so initially the stock shoots higher. And I send a message, hey, go ahead and short it. And then I tell people to basically get out here because I'm noticing like, hey, volume, there's no fall through on the sell side and stuff like that. So after that, the stock shoots, but we keep following it. And recently we've taken that trade. We got into it yesterday. And so today, huge returns. But there's one other thing as a result of this. Okay, so clearly now you've missed this. Okay, and by the way, if you still get in, okay, you're not going to make the kind of trade we just landed, but you are going to land a pretty decent trade even if you buy now. Just don't go and buy no fucking 50 strike, or at this point you have to buy in the money 50. 55 strike, very close to the money to get some traction. So, but you're paying, like, at this point, you're paying fucking 20x than what we've paid for the options. So it's still a great trade, but you're not going to get 10, 20x out of it, but you can get a solid 2, 3x trade still out of this, guys. Now, the point is, okay, how else can you trade this? Well, if we're talking about understanding the good entry, and I've just shown you the difference, right? When something shows like, hey, it's supposed to do one thing, but it doesn't. It's a divergence, and it's at those instances you got to decide: is it a bear divergence? Is it a bull divergence? Which a lot of it we teach you in our charts, divergences, and patterns recognition course. But right now, specifically, okay, I'm going to show you an example of how you can, for example, nail a really good entry on Russell. So notice as WAL is dropping, so is Russell. So we sent you an alert before the market opened to short the fuck out of Russell on bounces. Now, to understand the composition of this trade, okay, stocks like WAL, it's a regional banking stock, okay? It is closely linked to a lot of other regional banks in the sector. Considering this morning and considering the Fed fuck up yesterday, okay, all of the stocks are getting killed today, and they're 30% of Russell 2000. Now, most of you will trade IWM. I don't recommend that. It's just not going to produce as good of a return based on the way the options are priced. So the catch-up trade, if you missed this huge drop in WAL, would be this. Okay, you short options on RTY, /RTY. And in order to do that, I mean, this is a futures chart on RTY. So in order to short these futures, you can do so with options, but you need to make sure that you have your account set up for trading futures. And you can actually take unlimited trades on this. You don't have to worry about fucking PDT. You don't have to worry about anything. So you can make multiple entries, collect on the drops, short the balances, guys. If you don't know how to do it, you don't understand, but you want to learn and understand it, you call us here at 13 Market Moves. Go to 13mmtv.com right now, click big orange button and schedule a call. Talk to someone here now. So the point is, RTY index is just barely down. Now, we're told you to short it. By the time I got to recording this, I mean, we were here. So not so long ago, like seconds ago, this index was up 10%. This index was up 10%, and basically we had RTY in the green while stocks like WAL, okay, they're tanking, they're dropping. So while this stock clearly was selling off, and let's throw just a couple of more. What's another regional bank? Well, like some bullshit like PNC, right? I mean, y'all gonna show you the same chart. These stocks are likely to fall by far the most out of all the sectors right now. So technology is attempting to bounce. It don't fucking mean anything, okay? You short the bounces per our last video, okay? You short the bounces, stock bounces, you buy puts, okay? But understand that as the result of this, RTY, as the result of all the regionals, RTY is going to fall by a lot more than what you're currently seeing on the charts. But your goal is to catch it on the bounce. So if you're not sure how to do that, or you're like, well, Leo, every time I catch a bounce, something wrong goes wrong. I jump out of the fucking trade, and then I watch the trade go my way. Okay, Trade this with the coach, guys. This is the easiest learning curve. I invite you to go to 13mmtv.com right now and don't miss great entries. There's a ton of great fucking entries. I just shown you the correlation. I explained you the index. I explained you the trade. So don't trade IWM. Trade this today with the 13 Market Moves coach. You can easily land 5 to 10x in your account. Let's go.